Oh, greetings there, travelers. Welcome back to the End of the Seven Dice. It's, it's been a little hectic around here, you know. Wing over and battle bards and their little thing. We've managed to finally settle it out. Yes, it was in court, but battle bards is pretty. They're pretty nice about these things. You know how Wingover gets. He gets a little testy, and there was a point where he was standing on top of his stand and screaming and pointing at everyone, but we managed to calm him down. But we just got back, so he should be setting up over there. Just want to go check on him.
Oh, greetings there, travelers. It's me, Wingover Gimble, famous gnome bird. I'm so glad you can join us. Ooh, the last adventure with Kelsar and Chell. Ooh, that was so much fun. Or is it Chell? Chella. Oh my goodness, I'm falling into the pit again, travelers. You know, you think for being a gnome bard I'd be actually good with names. You know, there's many names from many different languages out there, but apparently I'm pretty shit. Sorry about that, travelers. I will get this down, I promise you. So I'm pretty sure you heard from Michael. I was at the People's Court, shouting at people. I may have cast precipitation on the judge and changed his hair to a strange color, but you know, honestly, it wasn't really my fault. I felt like everybody was teaming up on me, and I had to lash out. But I am being asked to say this. I, Wingover Gimble, apologize for yelling at any BattleBards interns. And I would like to say stop by battlebards.com for some amazing music and sound effects for your actual play podcasts or games at your own tables. There are many amazing sounds for you to choose from. Please stop by battlebards.com. Okay, put that down here. Yeah, though. Thanks, travelers, for dealing with me. Oh, we got another piece of fan mail, though. Oh, goodness gracious, this always makes me feel good. Let's check this out. It's creepy and charming. 5 stars. While this pandemic is going on, this story kept me company and helped me from going army. Thanks for the laughs and gasps. Please give me more wholesome robot bits. Less than 3. Signed by Sarah Bailey. Signed by Sarah Bailey via Apple Podcast from Great Britain. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Those kind words always give us such inspiration. We love hearing from people. It's always such a lovely thing to know that others are out there, other travelers are listening and hearing the good word from the Ballad of the Seven Dice, because this story needs to be told. Just because these cultists don't want word getting out and other such creatures, people need to know this has been erased from too many memories. Oh, travelers, I'm tired. You know me, old Wingover. Not that old, but still. You feel it in your bones, you know? It's just like, you just do so much, you just get so tired. Ugh, you just need a day. But travelers, I'm excited to hop into this next portion of this tale. Our heroes are traveling all throughout time and space. We're seeing such crazy worlds, and now we're actually going to be revisiting Arkham. What craziness can ensue from all this? And will Kelsar be able to make it through this unscathed? And will our dear halfling druid friend be able to keep Kelsar from just absolutely losing it? Because you know how he can get sometimes. He draws that sword and he charges forward, no questions asked. That's how he lost his arm to Matthews. And goodness, Boredon MD slapped that back on. Well, travelers, I'm excited to hop into this tale, and I am positive you will all enjoy it. I give to you the Arkham Effect, Part 2.
Hey, I'm Brent, and I'm playing Kelsar, the Tiefling Paladin and Chosen of Yetifa.
Hi, I am Paul, and I'm gonna play Chelle, the Halfling Druid.
And after having an encounter with ghouls and a difficult conversation, Kelsar, now where we last left off, Kelsar had just gone back to the Order of the Silver Shield, or trying to speak down to none and Master Typhon in Arkham. We actually have been following the story of a halfling, Chella, who has been trying to heal the land, and after hearing the Battle of Arkham, he rushed in to help and found himself sucked into the very world that Arkham is from, and now finds himself in a jeep with 3 people and Chenille on their way to Arkham in this strange new world. So we will start off with Kelsar. So Kelsar, roll me initiative.
13.
13? Okay. So these 2 paladins rush forward trying to tackle you down. What's your AC?
22.
Fuck, of course it is. Oh my god. Oh, natural 20.
Ah, fuck.
There we go. Make me an athletics check.
17.
So you turn, and this Asmar woman who was there before, she slams right into you,
Ah!
lifts you off the ground, and slams you down on your back.
Ah!
Sorry, Kelsar, but we can't have you going to Arkham's world. And she's trying to wrestle the sword away from your hand. And it goes to your turn.
Tell yourselves, Paladins.
Kelsar, we are saving everything.
We could do both. I know we could do both. You just gotta trust me.
We're taking a chance by doing both.
She's holding onto my, trying to wrench the sword from my hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna heat up my hand. Heat up the hand to heat up the sword, so
Oh.
it like forces her to let go.
Yep. Roll me 1d6.
6.
She cries out in pain as she just gets off of you. Your hand is like glowing red hot, but it doesn't seem to be bothering you. And you stand yourself back up, and she's holding her hand where she was grabbing onto you and looking at you. The hell was that?
That's the power of Yetifa. Only a fraction of it.
And you hear Typhon behind you, do not abuse that that power.
You don't sound too good, Typhon.
You don't know what you're doing.
Being a paladin.
Diurna reaches forward, grabs onto the man who is standing next to the Asmar woman, and she goes to try to throw him out. He stumbles forward, and she just tosses him into the hallway, and she slams the doors closed and locks them.
Kelsar, go in Typhon's desk. Grab the key.
Thank you.
And the paladin woman hears this, and she goes to try to strike you with the flat of her blade to knock you out. And she swings, but you manage to just deflect this easily with your shield.
Ah!
That's their go, so what would you like to do, Kelsar?
Run towards Typhon and push him aside and get into the desk.
What's your passive perception?
12.
You rush behind the desk and you shove Typhon. He was just in a chair. You hear him clatter down onto the ground, and you just start running through his desk. Make me an investigation check.
20 total.
Still, you are looking through this desk. It doesn't take you much time. You open up this one drawer, and you find this little gem that you know this is what you need to actually power up these portals, and you grab it. You grab onto this little gem, and You glance at Typhon, and he is just coughing violently on the ground. And the woman who, it's like she's trying to get at you, and Diana is trying to hold her back. She says, "You can't remove him from that chair. You need to put him back on it. He's going to die."
What do you mean? What do you mean he's going to die?
That chair is the only thing keeping him alive.
Oh, God.
Put him back on it.
Oh shit. So I bring him back on it.
You pick up Typhon and you set him down on the chair, and he looks disoriented. You see there's blood trickling from both sides of his mouth.
Could I lay on hats to heal him? Or cure wounds?
Yeah, whichever you'd like to do.
I'm gonna do cure wounds. 1d8 plus spellcasting ability. 5.
So you reach out, and this magic comes and starts healing up his wounds. He looks a little bit better. There's a little more color in his face.
I'm sorry, Typhon. I didn't know, but you left me no choice.
That last attack, when Matthews came in here to wreck everything, he got me pretty good.
I'm sorry, but I have to bring back Dan and Chenille. We'll clean up, we'll wipe out every monster in here, we'll get the Silver Shield back, and then we'll bring the fight to them.
Kelsar, this dimension's done. We have to evacuate the people from it.
Then I'm gonna clear a path for you guys then, so that as many of you can get out as possible.
Go try to save Dan and Chenille, but if it looks like you can't do it, you get out of there. And he places a bracer down on his desk. Take this. It'll bring you back here.
Thank you, Typhon. I'm sorry that I had to... Sorry to hurt you.
I'm not long for this world, Kelsar. Once we evacuate everyone from here, I will be gone. This is the last thing I could do to try to save everyone.
Sorry, Typhon. But I won't let this be in vain. I promise.
He looks up at you. His eyes are a bit bloodshot. His face looks kind of sunken. You didn't really notice it before. Go get them. Bring them back.
Then we're going to destroy Matthews. Everything he's done, he will pay for it, Typhon. Promise.
I know. He pats you on the side and says, "Go. You don't have much time. Time moves much slower here."
We'll be back as quick as we can, and then we will help with the evacuation.
He just nods and sort of leans back in his chair.
Diurna, let's go! We don't have much time!
All right. Come on. Follow me.
She leads you through the hallways. You go further into this main building, and you get to the area where you know where a lot of the portal equipment is located. This was often used to either go find new recruits for the Silver Shield, or go investigate strange goings-on around the world that Yegditha wanted you to find. You enter into this place, and you hear the hum of magical equipment. You see there is this large disc space where there is 2 rings, one slightly smaller than the other, and an area for someone to stand. And Diurna takes the little jewel from you and motions for you to go stand in the ring.
Let's go.
All right, Kelsar. I can't make it with you. You're gonna have to go in there. I need to keep this operational just in case anything happens.
Thank you, Diana, for everything.
Be careful out there.
I'll be back.
And if it looks like you can't make it, use that bracer.
I'll be back. With Dan and Chenille.
See you then.
Thank you.
She presses the gem into this device, and the ring starts spinning. The inner ring starts spinning faster and faster. The outer ring is spinning slower, and you feel this energy building up around you. You feel the mark on your left hand is burning. Almost a crippling amount. You're brought down to your knees. And in a flash, you find yourself once more in the streets of Arkham, and you look up to see 2 headlights as you need to make me a dexterity saving throw.
12.
Take 6 points of damage as you get hit by this car and you go rolling over its hood.
Ah! Oh! Ah!
And it comes to a stop. Chella, you are in this, and you slam forward and the seatbelt catches you. And you hear the sound of dun as something is rolling over the hood. And the person just slams on the brakes like, what the hell was that?
I just grab onto my quarterstaff and hold it tight like, no, what is going on?
Everyone, weapons ready. And the doors to the vehicle open. Kelzar, you are on your back, a little winded.
Oh god. Physical pain is so much worse than prolonged stress. Oh god.
These 4 people with what you know as guns are all pointed down at you. And
Oh god.
there's a little halfling that hops out of this vehicle that is standing with all of them.
They unbuckled me?
Yeah, you can easily slip out of it.
Oh, cool. Well, I'll try to see if I can get past them and see if I can go over to Kelsa and help him up.
Yeah, you can easily get past them. They're kind of standing a little wide, and you see there's this tiefling. He's sort of rolled over on his side. His back is towards all of you.
I'll just run over to him and extend my hand and try to help him up.
Oh god. Oh, that hurts.
On your feet.
Oh,
On your feet, you can do it.
god. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh man. Oh, what was it? What is that? It hit me.
I'm gonna knock the front of the car with my quarterstaff and go, I don't know.
Great, that was helpful. You guys can put your guns down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
One of the people lowers their guns and goes, Kelzar? You can hear over this radio. Is that you?
Shadil?
She presses 2 buttons on the side of her helmet and takes it off. You see she now has this larger scar on the left side of her face, and her hair has been cropped short. She tosses the helmet off to the side and quickly runs up to you and gives you a hug.
Oh god. Back.
I'm so sorry.
Back.
Here, let me do something for you. And she puts her hands on you, and you get 25 hit points back.
Oh, thank you. All right. Okay, thank you. Now I can give you that hug. I'm so glad you're alive, and oh man, you're a little worse for wear though, if I could put it nicely.
Kelzar, it's been 6 months since I've seen you.
6 months? Oh,
How long has it been for you?
It feels like forever, but I'm just glad you're alive. I thought during the battle at Arkham, I thought you and Dan were dead. But by Diana, she told me I could find you guys here, and I came back for you.
Thank you, Kelzar.
I came to take you both back to the Silver Shield, begin evacuation, and begin fighting Matthews again.
You see she's just kind of nodding, and a few tears are going down her cheeks.
I'm just so glad to see you.
Dan's gone, Kelzar.
What do you mean Dan's gone?
Turned him into a ghoul.
Damn it.
I had to kill him. It was horrible, but she sort of motions. I met Emily here, and her team. They helped me out, a lot of us, when we came from Arkham. There's still some chosen here, but we've been trying to survive, and there's monsters here in this world, and we actually just met this halfling, and she points to Chella.
I just wave up, hi.
Oh,
He just came from the Forgotten Realms as well. He just came from Faerun.
his name is Chella?
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't know that yet, would I?
No, she just said it out loud.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Chella.
You're welcome. I extend my hand to, handshake.
It's nice to meet you.
And you too. And you are?
My name is My name's Kalsar. I'm just... can't believe Dan's dead. I know we didn't agree on everything, but he still didn't deserve that fate he had. I don't deserve that.
We survived for a few days here in Arkham when it first arrived, and the ghouls were doing some chant. It was turning a lot of people that they had marked into ghouls, and I guess at some point Dan got marked, and I had to take him out. He told me to give you something, and she rustles in. There's like this side pack she has, and she pulls out this necklace, and she hands it to you, and it has this little white wing and a little black wing coming off of it.
Looks familiar.
He said it was your mother's?
My mother's? How did he get it? There's...
I don't know.
These are questions for later. I'm just so overwhelmed. We're back at Arkham?
Yeah, this is the world that Arkham's from.
It doesn't look like it. Like the Arkham movies.
There's a weird time distortion happening here. Chella actually got sucked up when Arkham just first came here, but he only just arrived.
Where were you guys? Where were you guys heading?
We're going deeper into Arkham to try to investigate, see if there's any more people.
Okay.
Suddenly, you all hear this. The gates of Arkham, that maybe are like a kilometer away or so, you see they start closing rapidly. And then you hear this large boom as they slam down. And you start hearing the shrieks and hissings of ghouls.
We're not safe here, are we?
And this orcish woman, she quickly goes back to the car. Everyone in the car, right now.
The fuck's a car?
This thing here.
I run past all of them and then just jump in.
Okay, I guess that's the car. Alright.
You leap in and, like, all of you scramble in there. You're kind of squished in the back seat. You hear all these sounds of ghouls shrieking and hollering in the back. You're looking out the windows and you see just hordes of them are pouring out of the houses. Just an unexplained large amount of them. And they start grabbing onto like bricks and stone rubble, and they just start hurling it at this vehicle. You watch just these things are smashing into it. Little dents are starting to appear on it, and one of these creatures runs. It jumps up onto the side of the vehicle and smashes the window and grabs at one of the women who are pressing back and trying to fire their rifle at it. I need initiatives from the two of you.
Ew.
13.
This ghoul starts shrieking and clawing at this woman. She's trying to get her rifle underneath it, and it's pushing it away while trying to snap at her. Chella, what do you do?
How far away from me is it?
It's just a couple feet. You're in the back seat with her. She's just on your right, and Kalsar's sort of like squished beside you, and Chenille's beside him. And this thing is like snapping at her, and she's trying to get her gun up.
Then I would like to, in my pouch, grab a small thorny stick, and then use thorn whip,
Oh, nice.
which turns this little thorny stick into, basically a thorn whip. And then I would like to attack it.
Nice. Roll to hit.
Shoot. 6. Or 7.
You try to swing, you pull out this little stick, and it quickly turns into this large whip, and you try to shoot it out at this creature, but there's just not a lot of room for you to maneuver in, and it just slams into the interior of the vehicle, and you sort of rip it back to your hands. And people are shouting. More and more of these creatures are pouring out of the walls and out of these houses, and the vehicle just starts going even faster. Every so often it seems to be hitting one of these creatures, and they're going flying over the hood of the car, and it goes to these creatures. This one is going to be snapping at her. You see it bites down. She cries out in pain, but like she's managing to push its head away. and a lot more of them are just like trying to tackle onto the car, just throwing their bodies at it, not seeming to care. And it goes to Kelsar.
I am going to do another pinpoint explosion to kind of slow them all down.
Where are you doing that abouts?
There's like 2 ghouls on the car.
Yeah, there's a few ghouls that are like trying to climb onto it. There's one that smashed through the window that's attacking this woman.
Okay, well, actually, no. I am going to attack the one that's attacking the woman.
Okay.
Come on, big money. Oh, yeah! 25.
Oh, nice. That's a hit. Are you just using your sword, like stabbing it forward?
Yeah, but I have 2 attacks per turn, so 15.
15's a hit.
No, 15 damage.
Oh, shit. So you stab right through this creature.
Ha!
It shrieks and falls off the car, and you just see it tumbling in the dust. This car starts picking up, and you see they are driving it through the streets of Arkham. You see they're going through that area that I guess you wouldn't have known about this area. This is the way that Ronnie and MZ went. There are little barricades that look like they're pretty old and set up. There's massive footprints of some creature that must have been easily a couple 100 feet tall, and these ghouls are shrieking and pouring out, and this vehicle is starting to go, and then you hear this loud pop, and the vehicle starts spinning and turning and flipping.
Oh, shit.
Both of you make me dexterity saving throws.
6.
Ooh.
12.
All right, so you two both take 10 points of damage as this car is flipping and you're hitting into things. People's limbs are flying around and glass is shattering. Finally, this car stops flipping and you are upside down right now. You're just kind of like dangling from these seats. Your ears are ringing, your head is spinning. You can kind of hear ghouls that are slashing and snapping about. Chenille is shouting something to you, Kelsar, and you can't hear, and you see she has a knife and she's cutting at one of the restraints that was keeping you in. Chella, what do you do?
How much movement do I have? Like, can I move my arms?
Yeah, you can move your arms, okay.
Do I have like a clear sight towards the ghouls that are coming at us?
Not really great. You can kind of see legs.
Okay.
You see that there are quite a bit that are coming towards you.
Okay, I would like to cast Spike Growth.
Ooh, nice.
So I make a 20-foot radius centered at a point I can see. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into it or within the area, it takes 2d4 pierce damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Nice.
The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom check against your spell DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it.
Which area are you doing that to? Are you just doing it like all around the car, like centered on the car?
Yeah, basically, so we kind of got coverage from all around.
So you start muttering these words, your hands are moving, your ears are still ringing, you clap your hands together. These spikes, you can see them pretty clearly, but these creatures don't seem to notice as they start impaling themselves upon them.
Oh yeah.
That are just like stabbing out of the ground. Go ahead and roll me 4d4.
10 damage.
A lot of these creatures are getting stabbed. They're falling back. They're falling onto the ground. Some of them are climbing over the bodies of the ones that are still kind of alive and flailing on the ground.
Ha!
And all trying to get at the car.
And I just yell out, "That's for messing with my friends!"
And you see as suddenly you kind of tumble a bit and you fall down onto the hood, and you see the woman who is beside you, she had cut your seatbelt. She is doing the same to hers right now. We go over to monsters go. So yeah, they are impaling themselves on these spikes. They are shrieking and howling. A lot of them are climbing over the bodies of one another. They're smashing at the windows. The people are up front. You see the one woman who's introduced as Emily, who's the driver. She is firing her gun at these ghouls that are coming in. The other woman seems to be unconscious, and she's getting dragged out of the vehicle. And Emily's screaming as this person just gets dragged out. And then you see as Chenille, she finishes cutting Kelsar's seatbelt. Kelsar, you fall out of this.
Now.
Smash down onto the ceiling. And she does as well. And you two are just kind of looking around while Chella is also just sort of dazed, sitting beside you all as you hear these ghouls shrieking about, and it goes to Kelsar's turn.
Okay, so I crawl out of the vehicle.
Okay.
And I have an idea. Can I set those vines on fire?
Oh,
They probably hate that.
The vines?
Yeah.
Did I say vines? Oh, you mean from like the spike growth and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you could try to set like the ground where all these spikes and everything is on fire. Yeah, sure.
oh, do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Roll to use your powers.
21.
So you heat up your hand, you set it down into the ground as you're trying to crawl out of this.
Looks like things are heating up.
You
Guys,
see as
guys,
flames are...
guys, hear that? Alright, things are heating up. I'm gonna own it.
Chenille pats your back, and these flames just erupt around this car as these creatures are shrieking and howling. You hear a woman's name scream outside. It must have been the person they dragged off as these flames all erupt. And Emily smashes out the part of the windshield that she was at. She's like, all right, we're gonna have to run through these things. Is everyone ready?
Let's go.
All right, follow me.
Did you guys hear my joke I said earlier? Did you get it?
I tried to pet Kelsar's back, going, yes, it was awesome.
Why do you give it a pity laugh? Jeez.
Everyone just like looking at you like, are you kidding me right now? You see, as you get out of this vehicle and past all the flames, the four of you are looking out and see there are so many ghouls that are just pouring out from all parts of this town. Emily and Chenille are just shooting these rifles and trying to clear out this path. And you see there is like a storefront that they're trying to make it to. They're trying to lead you to. What do you two try to do to help out?
To open the door?
So like you're trying to basically force your way through another horde of ghouls, and they're shooting at them, but...
Could I like pull my sword out and like shoot fire out of it? Like a la Zelda style?
Yeah, you got full hearts?
Yeah. Or I have half hearts. I guess not.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, if you want to try to use your powers, for sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna like kind of like fire slash waves with my sword.
Okay. And what about you, Cello?
I would like to conjure minor elements and make that charge towards the ghouls.
Oh, nice.
And I would like to create 8 elements of challenge rating 1/4 or lower.
Nice. What elemental are you going for?
Well, Kelsar did so good with his fire pun, so let's work on that.
So you're gonna go with fire?
I'm gonna go with fire, yeah.
Nice.
Ghouls hate fire, so.
I mean, most people do.
It's great for barbecuing, though.
Oh yeah.
Fair. That's what you're about to do.
Yeah.
I don't like ghoul meat.
Roll me a hit with them. Let's see, I have a monster manual here.
Well, it does say here that you have the creature statistics, so...
That the DM has control or that you have control?
I can give them like commands, and if I don't give them a specific command, they will defend themselves or otherwise just stand still. But it does specifically say that you have the statistics, and if they drops to 0 hit point, they disappear, or when the spell ends.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me 2 attacks with, we'll just say +6 each.
The first one is 14.
Okay.
And the other one is 15. Wow, this is sucky.
Clap your hands together, and these elementals start just bursting forward out of the air. These flaming humanoids start just charging towards ghouls, and you are making this clear path. And Kelsar, did you roll for your thing?
I did not. Is it the same deal with Paul? Two attack rolls?
No, make me, because you're trying to use your powers, so make me a caster check.
18.
All right, so you are slashing your sword out, and like these blasts of fire are going. And these, like a horde of fire elementals are charging in, and you've, effectively cleared this wedge as you are rushing into the storefront. You smash through the front of this place, close the door behind you, start moving furniture up to it while these creatures are shrieking and slamming at the walls. You see hands are starting to press through the pieces of wood. They're clawing, shrieking. Emily and Chenille and their companion, who they haven't said the name of yet, are looking at each other as suddenly you hear a loud explosion. And that's where we'll call this.
Come in, Command. Come in, Command. This is the Alpha. We're being heavily attacked by ghouls. We don't know how much longer we're gonna... Sir, we need you to... More reinforcements. There are... ghouls. I don't know how there's so many. We never knew that there was this many. Hundreds. And maybe more. We think they're coming from... High energy signals are coming from the... We need to get here fast. No. There's too many of them. Nuke this place.
Hey, whoa, come in. Come in. Alpha, come in. Alpha Squad, come on in. Do you read me? Shit. Get Sterling on the line. Sterling. Yes. It's Arkham again. The energy is flaring up. They're saying there's hundreds of ghouls. Alpha Squad went in there. I don't think they're getting out. Why would they go in? I don't know. They were just gonna do a routine sweep. I don't know why they would choose to go in. It was too dangerous. We can't save them. If there's hundreds of ghouls, you know what this could mean. They can spread. You saw what happened last time. Last time those ghouls got out, led by that ghoul Dan Bright. We lost 3 towns to that one before we took it down. Yes. Do not worry. We have no other option. We tried to work with Arkham. It is time. Ready the missiles to fire the city. Evacuate locals. Are you sure that's gonna work? If we give too much time, then they're all gonna flee Arkham. It will be fine. This will work. Alright. I'm gonna start sending out the distress signal. I'm gonna start getting everyone to evacuate from around Arkham. We have a few outposts out there, but we should have enough time to get them all out of there. Thank you for connecting with me. Sterling, are you gonna be alright? It sounds like the transformation's almost complete. I am still me right now. Still me. You know what's gonna have to happen. Yes.
care.
Well, hot damn, travelers. Stuff is getting real. Car crashes, explosions, so many ghouls, magic flying everywhere. This is getting intense. I hope you're all ready for this, travelers, because, you gotta hold on to that edge of your seat because we're speeding this up. These people don't hold back. Who are these soldiers, I wonder? You always hear about the Nostradamus Corporation, but who are they really? When I have my space parties sometimes, I hear word of them that they travel around helping people, but I feel like there's always an ulterior motive behind them. Who is this organization? Travelers, I'm not sure, but we'll definitely be looking more into this. I hope you enjoyed today's tale. Remember, if you're enjoying the story of Battle of the Seven Dice, hop on over to the Atoons or the Podchaser and leave us some kind words. We always love hearing from people who listen to us. We're always often on Twitter as well, and we have this Discord where you can hop on over and talk about fun ballad stuff if you like. Alright, travelers. Well, I'm pretty tired. I'm wiped out today. But I hope you all enjoyed the tale. I need to go lie down. But I will see you all quite soon, I'm sure. I bid you all adieu. Whew.